What's up YouTube, my name is Adrian from MMOS World and we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best MMOs with vehicles. Yes, that means cars, tanks, and perhaps even a trolley. Okay, no, seriously, there are a lot of online games out there involving vehicles, so we're here to outline 5 of the most competitive, fun, and memorable ones that we've played. Are you ready? Then start your engines. At the number 5 spot, we have Heavy Metal Machines. Heavy Metal Machines makes us ask questions like what happens when you mix heavy metal music, Mad Max, and Rocket League together? The answer is a fast-paced, free-to-play action PvP game set in a post-apocalyptic world with a rocking soundtrack. Released on Steam this past January, the game is attracting a lot of attention and for good reason. The premise of Heavy Metal Machines involves cars made for destruction, and in teams of 4, players get to blow each other up in fun ways during matches. So what's so good about Heavy Metal Machines? Well, for starters, it's got a great concept. 2 teams of 4 cars go up against each other in an attempt to collect a bomb in the middle of the map. The bomb then must be carried to the opposition's base to score points. It's not that simple though. The players select cars based on classes. Transporters for speed, support cars for damage, and of course the interceptor cars to deal damage and wreak havoc. The result is a chaotic PvP match with the cars being able to use specific attack and defend abilities that you can find in a MOBA. For our first impressions look at Heavy Metal Machines, be sure to click the link in the description box below. At number 4 is GTA Online. We all know that Grand Theft Auto Online provides hours of unadulterated, immature fun, and that's why we like it. The multiplayer section of this game pits players against players within the world where everything's at stake. Your status, your wealth, your reputation, your clan, and so much more. But what makes this MMO truly special? It's the manipulation of vehicles, baby. There are a ton of cars, bikes, planes, and helicopters in GTA Online that players can purchase, steal, or randomly come across during your playthroughs, and most of them can be used in crazy and imaginative ways. For example, finding ways to creatively kill each other. The gameplay experience, at least for me, is significantly enhanced due to the way players can use vehicles in this game, and that's why it makes an appearance on this list. And at number 3 is Crossout. Crossout is a fairly newcomer to the multiplayer space. It's been in development for a couple of years, finished its closed beta in the last 12 months, and finally launched its open beta last month. This game is on our list because it's an incredible step up from Heavy Metal Machines. It's players versus players in their vehicles of destruction. If you like Mad Max or Death Race, then this game is absolutely for you. Crossout allows you to craft and create the perfect killing machine. You can pick apart and reassemble your gritty cars with equipment of your choice. Then take on players in a variety of match modes that's incredibly fun to play. The best part is there isn't a pay entry and you can play for absolutely free. If you want to check Crossout out right now, we've got a link to the game in the description box below, so head on down there and start playing. At number 2 is Rocket League. What can we possibly say about one of the greatest vehicle games ever made in recent times? Well, we can say that it's still a damn good game a couple of years after release. Rocket League is about playing a game of soccer or football using cars. 2 teams of 8 players go against each other using a variety of cars, each with different stats and powers, and the objective is to score goals and win the match. It's an incredibly creative idea that results in an addictive experience. Even for non-sport fans, the game has the potential to get you hooked because gameplay is easy and progression isn't too hard. It's really seamless to pick up and play, but hard to master, which is the hallmark of a great multiplayer online game. While you'll have to buy the game, it's definitely worth it, and it's one of those family and friends games that can keep you occupied for hours trying to one-up each other and see who can score the most or the best goals in a match. Good stuff. And number 1, and really will come as no surprise to anyone, is World of Tanks and alternatively War Thunder. Both these games have a lot in common, and the one thing that both do very well is its tank warfare. This multiplayer tank battle game is the pioneer of wargaming.net, the developers who created World of Tanks. You can pick any number of light, medium, heavy, tank destroyers or artillery vehicles from a few factions in different decades to brawl it out in some pretty fun game modes. The idea is to knock out opposing vehicles, and both games are very realistic, which war fans will definitely appreciate. War Thunder is pretty similar to World of Tanks but does include fighter planes in its game modes, whereas World of Tanks doesn't, but it has its own separate air warfare game called World of Warplanes. Both games are cornerstones of the genre, with quick battles, long progression tiers to get the best tanks, and huge potential for some awesome WTF moments with friends. The best part is it's free to play and you can get started right now. Simply click the referral links in the description box below. And there you have it, folks. Those are our top 5 best MMOs with vehicles for 2017. Which MMOs do you think should also make the list? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. For more on MMO and MMORPGs, hit that subscribe button and check us out on MMOsworld.com. As ever, I'm Adrian from MMOs World, signing out.